Hello friends, this video on surface chemistry part 9 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Let's take some numerical. The question is, why are substances like platinum and palladium often used for carrying out electrolysis for aqueous solution? Right. So question is, so we use sometimes this platinum or platinum metal, right? Why? See, these are inert. These are inert actually. They don't take part in the reaction, right? Now the question is, if they are inert, why do we need them? See, as I told that everything is dependent on surface area now, right? These all again surface area is important here. So these platinum or platinum, they provide surface area. They provide surface area for reaction to happen. Since they have more surface area, the moment you have platinum or platinum, the surface area is more, the reaction is faster because everything is happening on the surface, right? So if there is more surface area, reaction is faster. But they as such, they don't take part in the reaction. The question is, why is my physical adsorption decrease with increase in temperature? See, as I told that physical adsorption, this is what? Exothermic. Correct? Delta H is always less than 0. Now, if it is exothermic, then as per my Le-Chatelier principle, right, we know that what happens? See, this is exothermic, you increase the temperature, the reaction goes in backward direction. Reaction goes in backward direction, that means the rate of reaction decreases if you increase the temperature. Correct? This is true for physical adsorption, but for chemical adsorption, it is little difficult. Because there also, if you see, it's a exothermic process, but there you need more heat because the reaction, the bonds are formed, right? The bonds are broken. So the activation energy is high. So if you provide a little bit of heat, so then the activation energy is reached and the reaction goes faster. It's a different concept here. Here, it's all van der Waals force of attraction. There is no concept of activation energy. So, it's a pretty simple game here. So, the surface energy is decreased in the exothermic process, and that surface energy decrease comes out as heat and it becomes an exothermic process. The moment you heat the whole system, as per Le-Chatelier principle, the reaction moves in the backward direction, and thus the rate of reaction decreases. The next is, why are powdered substances more effective adsorbent than their crystalline form? As I told that adsorption is directly proportional to surface area, right? Now the moment it's powdered, as I have discussed this also, the surface area is increased. Powdered means more surface area. If we talk about this, for example, I have a cube 3 by 3 meter, whatever you want, you can say. Let's take 3 by 3 centimeter, right? 3 by 3 centimeter, you break into 4, then you break into 9 again, right? So this is broken into 9. So if it's broken into 9, this becomes 1 by 1. But there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 9 into 3, 27. So we have 27 piece and this is 1 piece. Let's find the surface area in this case. Surface area is what? 6a square. There is 6 into a, that is 54 centimeter square. Let's find the surface area in this. See, for 1, the surface area is what? 6 into a square. A is 1 into 1, that is 6. But there are total 27 cubes now, right? Total surface area will be 27 into 6. You solve it, you get 162 centimeters square. You see, earlier the surface area was 54. The moment you grind it, you break this 1 piece into 9 piece, 27 piece, the surface area is increased to 162 centimeters square. Thus, it is the same amount of substance is same in both cases, right? This and this. But the only difference is you have broken this into smaller piece. The surface area has increased from 54 centimeters square to 162 centimeters square. That's why we say that the more you powder a substance, the more is the surface area. Correct? And thus we use powder substance for adsorption, and we call that activated adsorbent. See, the next question is same. The next question is, what do you understand by activation of adsorbent and how it is achieved? Activation of adsorbent means what? to increase the adsorbing power of adsorbent, right? Let me write here, to increase adsorbing power of adsorbent. Now, how it can be achieved? The first is what we have seen, that increase surface area. And how will you do that? By breaking into pieces. You just saw. Correct. Just now we have shown this has less surface area, this has more surface area. The second thing also we use is we use some specific treatment. What is that? See, if I have this charcoal, what I can do is I can heat this at a high temperature, let me almost 1000 Kelvin. So with the moment you heat this charcoal at a high temperature, what happens? All the gases that are adsorbed are expelled. Right? That means more room for new adsorbate. This was by adsorbent. The moment you heat it up, all the adsorbate is gone, right? It all expelled. That means you create more room for adsorbent. Correct. Now, why adsorption is always exothermic? As I told, exothermic means was delta H is less than 0. That means heat is given out. As I told that during adsorption, what happens is the surface energy is decreased. Right? These particles are not allowed to move. Right? So the adsorption leads in the decrease in the residual force on the surface of adsorbent. This is my adsorbent. So this decrease in surface energy comes out as heat, and thus it is exothermic. Right? That is one explanation. The next logic I have is the entropy of the system is decreasing, right? Because the movement of the particle is restricted, correct? And since adsorption is happening, my delta G is also less than 0. That means the reaction is happening. It's spontaneous, correct? Because delta G is less than 0, that means reaction is happening. And we're talking about the scenario where reaction happened. I know that delta G is nothing but delta H minus T delta S. If this is negative, this is negative, this has to be negative. Correct? So thus we can say that delta H is negative, that means it is exothermic. So adsorption is always exothermic. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch more videos, attempt free online tests, get free study materials, find tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.